Hello students, today we will be learning how to find out the excavation quantity of footing. So, what is excavation? As per the standard definition of construction, excavation is the process of removing earth to form a cavity on the ground. It is used to create the building's foundation. So, excavation's depth depends on the structure and SBC, that is soil bearing capacity. So, excavation is the first step towards casting the foundation of any building. But even before this, we have a basic step of marking the plots before excavation. This process of plot marking involves marking the actual measures of footing on the site with the help of lime or chalk powder. So by marking the foundation area of the building with chalk powder, we make it clear as to which areas are to be excavated. The depth of the excavation depends on the structure and purpose of the building, like commercial, residential, and the number of stories in the building. Also, one more important factor is the SBC, soil bearing capacity, where we find out the soil bearing capacity of the soil in the foundation area. So, as you can see in the left picture, we first mark the area via plot marking, and in the right picture, we can see an excavated site. Remember, we calculate the quantity of excavation only after plot marking. So now, let us learn how to calculate the quantity of excavation with the help of structural drawing. Here, we have a foundation plan in which we have isolated footing. And also, we have the plan of the footing along with it. We have details of the length, breadth, and other measurements in the plan. Here we have divided the structure into sections, and this is the section of isolated footing. Here we have PCC and actual length. Now, this 75 and 75 mm measurement is to be added to the actual excavation measurement so that they align to the dimensions of PCC. Now, we are given that the bottom part of PCC is 1524. We also have footing mentioned in a schedule table in which we also have actual length and breadth. We also have overall depth given here. So now let us move on to MS Excel and make use of these quantities. Here we have a format of footing excavation quantity in which we have serial number, footing description, footing number, footing length, footing breadth, depth, quantity, and unit. So in the serial number section, we only have 3 footing as per the plan. Now they are F1, F2, and F3. We will put the values here, that is F1, F2, and F3. Now in the entire plan, we do not know as to how many footings are there. To find this out, we need to go to AutoCAD and then right click. Go to Find and enter the value F1. Then select the region followed by right clicking again and choose Find. This will give us the quantity of F1, which is 12 here. In this way, you can find out the number of footing. Let us enter the value of F1 here, that is 12, followed by 2 and 4 in F2 and F3. The length of footing in the structural design is 2743 mm, but we want its actual length for excavation. So we have to add PCC 75 and 75 from both sides. So this becomes 75 plus 2743 plus 75, which is equal to 2893. And we get the exact length of footing for excavation. Its breadth is 2515 in the structural design, and therefore it becomes 75 plus 2515 plus 75, which is equal to 2665, giving us the exact breadth of footing for excavation. Now, we will follow the same steps for filling F2 and F3. The overall depth of the footing is 1524, and we will be entering these values here. We have to find out the excavation quantity. So we multiply the footing number, length, breadth, and depth of the footing. We have found out the excavation quantity, which is in cubic millimeter. We need this quantity in cubic meter, and so we will be dividing the quantity by 1000 cube, thus converting the unit to cubic meter. Now that we have excavation quantity of all the footings, we will calculate the total excavation quantity by adding all the three quantity values. So here is our total excavation quantity. Today we have learned to find out excavation quantity using footing.